Stillness is the Key by Ryan Holiday. I'm going to quote the author and then add my own opinion to what he said. The author says, we are overfed and undernourished, overstimulated, overscheduled, and lonely. Basically, we are overfed junk food like potato chips, sodas, and processed foods. They don't nourish us. We are overstimulated by a constant bombardment of information and tweets and so much more. We scroll too much. We spend too much time online and not enough time in the real world. Blaise Pascal said in 1654, all of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone. So we need to sit still without our phones and without anything playing in the background, without a movie on or a computer screen blaring at us. We need to sit still and do nothing and think nothing and just be ourselves. The author says that we are afraid of silence. We are afraid of looking stupid, and we are afraid of missing out. These are very true statements. Each of us will, in our own lives, face crisis. In these situations, we must be fully present. We must empty our mind of preconceptions. We must take our time. We must sit quietly and reflect, and we must reject distraction. I suggest also during this crisis that we pray to a higher power, because God is real. Even though the Stoics rely on themselves, I don't think that's enough. We need help from unseen forces to assist us. The author says, we do not live in this moment. We, in fact, try desperately to get out of it by thinking, doing, talking, worrying, remembering, hoping, or whatever. We pay thousands of dollars to have a device in our pocket to ensure that we are never bored. We sign up for endless activities and obligations, chase money and accomplishments, all with the naive belief that at the end of it will be happiness. What the author is saying here is that in order to truly live, we have to live in the present moment. We need to stop thinking that the future is going to somehow be greater than the here and now. We need to be here now, not in the past, not in the future. The author says, slow down, be considerate, be aware, don't overthink things. He says the world is like muddy water. To see through it, we have to let things settle. We can't be disturbed by initial appearances. And if we are patient and still, the truth will be revealed to us. Basically, in order to see through the muddy water, we need fresh eyes. We can't keep using our blurred vision. We need to step back, step away from our usual routine, change the way we think by going inward. The author says each of us needs to cultivate those moments in our lives where we limit our inputs and turn down the volume so that we can access a deeper awareness of what's going on around us. So get off your phone, stop filming nature, and spend time there. Be there. He says mental stillness will be short-lived if our hearts are on fire or our souls ache with emptiness. We are incapable of seeing what is essential in the world if we are blind to what's going on within us. By this, the author means we need to examine ourselves from within. Again, this can only be achieved if we are still. Stillness is the key.